On Friday night, the Strikeforce 135-pound women's title will be on the line when undefeated Canadian Sarah Kaufman looks to defend her belt against dangerous submission fighter Roxanne Modafferi in the main event of Challengers 9. The Zhuchek Ultimate Martial Arts instructor captured the strap at Strikeforce Challengers 6, where she garnered a unanimous decision over 12-1 Japanese fighter Takeo Hashi. Kaufman, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, has looked impressive throughout her career, stopping 8 of her 11 opponents, toppling some of the best fighters in the division.
And she's beginning to turn away, and this fight could be stopped, and it is.
Her rival that night, Modafferi, is also coming off a decision victory, beating top 125-pound fighter Tara La Rosa by split decision at the Musin MMA event in May.
As you said, boss, I mean, as you...
Tara is down!
The judo brown belt has amassed an 8-1 record over her last 9 outings and may be Kaufman's toughest test to date. If Kaufman manages a victory over the durable Modafferi, the Strikeforce promotion will undoubtedly look to showcase her rising star on a bigger stage. Also in action, heavyweight prospect Shane Del Rosario hopes to add to his undefeated record when he takes on heavy-handed Hawaiian slugger Lolohea Mahe. Every one of Del Rosario's 9 victories has come inside the distance, with only one bout going to the second round. The former Muay Thai champion does have 7 TKO victories, but in his last fight showcased his ground abilities by submitting Brandon Cash by omoplata. Lolohea Mahe is hoping to rebound from a loss in his last bout to Strikeforce prospect LeVar Johnson in March of this year.
Unleashing a 3-punch combination. Oh, and that high head kick misses, and Mahe goes for the takedown again.
Mahe does possess KO power, evidence of this being all of his victories coming by some form of knockout. Also in action, American Kickboxing Academy representative Mike Kyle is set to meet 7-1 powerhouse Abongo Humphrey. In his last bout, Humphrey made short work of George Bush, tapping out the Hammerhouse fighter with a guillotine choke before the 2-minute mark of the first round at Challenger 7 earlier this year. Meanwhile, the 30-year-old Kyle has defeated 7 of his past 8 opponents, including Travis Few and Rafael Feijão Cavalcante, who will be challenging King Mo Lawal for the title later this year. Kyle's last loss came at the hands of jiu-jitsu whiz Fabrizio Verdun, the same man that recently tapped out Fedor Emelianenko, so an interesting matchup for the light heavyweight division.
He's putting together an amazing fight right now.
Verdun with the single leg, and this is where Verdun is dangerous, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu specialist, and he taps out just like that. Verdun with the guillotine.
In addition to an already solid lineup of prospects, welterweight hopefuls Corey Davella and Bobby Volker are set to square off, with the winner climbing the 170-pound ladder. Volker sports a 21-8 record, while Davella holds wins over Ultimate Fighter alum Loden Kincaid and Joe Riggs, coming off back-to-back losses, and he needs a victory if he wants to stay relevant. It happens this Friday night at the Comcast Arena in Everett, Washington.